a friend of mine gave me an interesting perspective on how to improve your fears, because I was having this issue, right? Whenever I face a fear, or rather multiple fears, it always becomes obvious that some things are more scary than other things. Like you would listen to that and think it's obvious. And so I was asking, okay, how do I know if the situation is the problem, or that I am just too cowardly and making excuses? One example would be that you're practicing your social skills. You want to get a fine lady. Approaching a girl versus saying hi to someone else, they have a huge difference between the two. So that difference, is that is that fear a good excuse to not do it, or is it just a way, or is it just an excuse? Like, what is the demerit of doing it, since it's just a worry anyway? Well, I have a theory on that, but that's not the point that I'm trying to make. The advice that he gave me was about how to deal with that fear. He told me that you should just take things slowly. Well, no, you shouldn't take things slowly. You just don't have to set big goals from the get-go. Like, a big goal doesn't come from rest. You always need to be somewhere for the goal to be realistic. Because whenever we're planning something out, we're thinking of the person at rest. Well, no. If you're sitting at your bureau and you're working and you're setting a plan for the day, you're imagining the guy who is in the bureau, who is calm right now, to face the day that way. Because that is all the information you have in that scenario. Now, when you compare that to the guy who is already outside and who already is going to school, he would have an easier time to make a really realistic image of what is going to happen. Because he already notices the fears, he notices the intrinsic differences of, of entering a classroom, of actually socializing with people. So you need momentum for you to understand which goals you should set for yourself. And that is all it came down to. Like, it's put yourself in the situation where you can actually start doing something.